Hi, everyone. By show of hands, who here knows what behavioral economics is? Wow, quite a bit. If your hand isn't up right now, don't worry. Over the next 3 minutes, I'll teach you everything you need to know. Classical economics, dating back to 1776, Wealth of a Nations by Adam Smith, was based on one fundamental underlying assumption, that humans are rational, and given a choice, they'll always act in their own self-interest. What we've learned over the last 30 years or so is this is a completely false assumption. Humans act irrationally all the time, but they act irrationally in predictable ways. So if you understand why they actually make the decisions they make, you can change those behaviors. If you can change those behaviors, you can change outcomes. If you can change outcomes, you can fundamentally change insurance. So that's exactly what we do, is we help anyone who holds a risk on morbidity or mortality outcomes change these behaviors and change their risk, ranging from healthcare providers and hospital systems, to health insurers, to long-term care and disability insurers, to life insurers. So let's apply this framework to one simple behavior that we really focus on, which is medication adherence. Half of the patients with chronic conditions simply don't take their medications as prescribed. Even though they rationally know it's good for them and it's going to help them down the road, it doesn't make them feel any different right now. So this is a problem that behavioral economists call present bias. Other approaches don't overcome this present bias, but by giving that tangible and immediate gratification for that behavior, we can actually get it to happen. Not only can we get it to happen, but we can actually train it into a habit over the course of a series of repetitive trigger behaviors and rewards over the course of time. And so when we look at our patient populations, we're seeing phenomenal results. Across all of our patient populations, even when we select for the elderly, the very sick, or the previously non-adherent, we're seeing almost 90% average adherence versus that 50% baseline. So let's approach life insurance, and how do we actually change the life insurance industry? So all the big life insurers today are fighting tooth and nail over the healthy and wealthy portion of the population, because their underwriting tool is a one point in time estimate of the risk that's going to result from the behaviors over the next 25 years. They can't track and price that risk over the course of time. So what we do is we help our life insurance clients create this progressive safe driver discount to life insurance. So we go to populations like diabetics. We're launching a new program with AXA, a completely new life insurance product from the ground up, where they are offering and sharing those savings back to those individuals with diabetes for just doing the simple behaviors every day that reduce their mortality risk over the course of life. So if you're a life or a health insurer in the audience today that wants to talk more about how we can work together to better understand your populations, change their behaviors and risk factors, and create new life insurance or health insurance products that better capture market share, I'll be around the rest of the night. Thank you.